I think we're live, guys. Let's go. We are live. Need to just quickly see if we are live. Yes, we are. Nice. Perfect, guys. Then I'll leave you some time. Oh, I still need to get TCG Live going. Nice. There it is. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'll give you some time to join while I quickly am opening my chat and all that stuff. Okay, we're playing some live with Pulled today. Maybe we're trying out different decks, but I thought we'll continue the Pulled streak against König. To drink. I'm extremely dehydrated since I just woke up half an hour ago. Definitely starting with the Dunsparce. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't open my whole chat. Should work now. Okay. I hope so. Nice. Oh, we're playing as Grimmsnarl. Not the best matchup. But we'll see. The thing is, against Grimmsnarl, we definitely want to item lock them. Like, for sure. Just the problem is our hand is not really that good. And I don't really want to set up a Meowth here against Grimmsnarl. So we could definitely just Ichipan here and hope that they don't set up. Because if they are not allowed to play Secret Box, we are in a good spot. But they have to spike within the hand. I mean, they're going for Morgram. Sure. If we manage to bump the stadium, it's kind of good. The question is if we can bump their stadium. So let's Pokepet for the Dunsparce. And we'll see if we can get something going. So we're gonna recondirect it first. There's Lilies. That is nice. That is very, very good. And now we're gonna press the Lilies into the Dunsparce. Well, that's not quite a stadium yet, but it's a Munkidori. And Munkidori is pretty important in that matchup. Also more Dreepies and a Dunsparce. So we can set up a Munkidori here. I think we're saving those Crushing Hammers for when they evolve to Grimmsnarl. Because right now they can accelerate their energies quite easy. But if we Crushing Hammer their Grimmsnarl, they need to manually attach to the Grimmsnarl, which means we are safe. Hello, Tabby Cats. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so they got their Grimmsnarl. They also got their Fest bench pretty early. I'm good. That's really nice. I'm good too. I did sleep very, very good. But it's so hot outside, so I just put the blinds down and hope for the best. Okay, okay, he's just attacking into the Buddy, which is very okay. I'm fine with that. And we're definitely putting the Dunsparce in front. He put 3 energies on the Grimmsnarl. That's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. So we definitely want to unfirst stamp. So let's Dracloak first. Fair. Yeah. We can attach, because there is a world where we Jet Headbutt. Okay, we're just putting energies off the Grimmsnarl. If we hit another Crushing Hammer, this would be awesome. Sad, but fair. Do we have anything in discard pile? We do have a fire energy in the discard pile, but I think just, well, we could get another Dracloak for sure. Also a Pheasant's Divinity, but yeah. I was trying to get better and deck build for the TCG. That's really good. What deck are you playing right now? Or what do you want to play? There's the Dunsparce, perfect. So right now we can keep digging for cards. And after that we can Crispin. Since he has no cards in hand, I would say... Okay, conceded. It's mainly a water-only deck with a lot of Misty. Ah, the Misty Gyarados. That's cool. Are you new to the TCG, or have you been playing for a longer time? Nice, we won the first game today. That's pretty good. I'm mainly trying to play some Dragapult today. Yeah, I'm new. Then I'm happy I can help you. Are you watching my videos, or did you just find me through the stream right now? Just lost myself the game. That sucks, but you learn the most from those games. Especially if you know you lost yourself the game. It hurts the most, but it's also the best for improving. Okay, we're going first. Just saw the stream. Okay. I have a video about deck building on YouTube. You can send it in if you want. I also have some other videos for improving, but I just lost in the dumbest way. That's like the video I have about it. How did you lose the game? If it's... Now I want to hear it. There's a Pokepad, and I think I just want to get another Dreepy. We don't have a Dracloak, and I don't really want to Ultra Ball here. And because he's playing Latias, I assume it's like a slot box deck, so I'm not putting the stadium down. I use Tail Tuck Meowth EX without a poke. Oh my god. Yeah. When I started, I lost in the same way, but there was a supporter back then that picks up a Pokemon, and I used it without a Pokemon on the bench. And I didn't know I would lose the game. So those mistakes happen. Okay, he's going for the Cruel Arrow. So it would be good to get 2 Dracloaks. Definitely. thing is we can attach this, so he can only snipe one. And we can I don't want to Ultra Ball away too risky, but it's kind of for the better good. If we can Itchy Palm for or something, it would be nice. Okay, I do like this a lot because we can Itchy Palm, but oh my god, do we want Itchy Palm here? I think we just want to get another Dreepy and another Dunsparce and just leave it like that. And definitely get another Dracloak, so he can only snipe one. And we also want to use the Pokepet just now for another Dracloak. So, because we don't want to shuffle our deck, and we want to hit as much Crushing Hammers as possible right now. Ah, that energy, I don't want that energy in the hand, to be honest. So if we hit that Crushing Hammer, we can bump one energy off the fast. That's sad. But we still have a decent hand. Yeah, we can Itchy Palm because we have a Psychic Energy in the deck. That's what we know. So we can Crispin the turn after. And we put Latias into range to get knocked out anytime soon. If he's missing the energy, that would be awesome. But I don't think he's missing the energy if he draws 8 cards. So I assume he will Cruel Arrow this Dracloak this turn. Which is fine because we have the Crispin in hand. And also another Dracloak. So we just need to find a Dragapult. Which means we should Crispin first and then Recon Directive to higher our chances. But only attach one energy. So basically we attach one energy with... Wait, he's missing the energy. That's crazy. That's so good. Oh my god. That is actually insane. I'm so happy right now. Yeah, I'm not that great at TCG, but I like playing it for the one day I have been playing. Okay. I mean, it's a cool game. It's pretty fun to learn. And it's also very rewarding to learn. To be honest. Because you just get better quite quickly. Now we don't want to Crispin first because we have everything in hand basically. We just need to thin out more cards. Do we have enough discard? Yeah. But then the Ultra Ball is kind of good. So we can Crispin. We gathered enough information. We can Crispin to this Dracloak and we could technically get a monkey up. But I think I just want to attach to this Dracloak. Well, no. Because he might be Cruel Arrowing. We do have a Dragapult in this card pile, yes. So, hello SDHB. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? So we can free our bench with the Dunsparce to Runaway Draw and get a Monkey Dory set up. Because if we just set up another Dracloak, he would be Cruel Arrowing it for sure. So, and if we can get a Risky Ruins involved, it would be nice. I think I'll bump the Lightning. Because there's a chance that he could Pikachu us or something. So now we nice stretcher for a Dragapult. We retreat. And we will... Oh, we used Crispin already, but... We can just put 10 damage, 10 damage, 10 damage. And now we just spread it even more. Doing good. 2 a.m. my time, so just in for a minute. How is the stream? I just started streaming like 15 minutes ago. Waiting for people to come in. We won the first game. So yesterday we reached Arceus tier in the stream. We grinded quite hard for that because the games were so annoying. But now that we're in Arceus, I'm trying to grind to a decent elo. So winning the first game is pretty good. Also, this game looks so good. Our opponent has no area 0 out. He can't bump the Kangaskhan. So looks good. He's playing Raging Bolt. But then was also good to get the lightning energy. Okay, he's got the Meowth for Crispin. That's quite bad. But he only has 4 energies. So, how does he get the last grass energy? If he has this in hand, he's winning. Yeah, the grind back to Arceus is very boring. Every month, it's the same. Some months, I don't even grind to Arceus anymore because I know there's no major, nothing to get or anything. Oh, he used the Glass Trumpet. Okay, that's fair. But if we manage to unfair stamp him at this point, this would be crucial. So finding an unfair stamp of these Dracloaks would be so good. We can also Itchy Pollen for 1 turn, so that's fine. Okay, there's the Bellowing Thunder. For every energy possible. So if we Itchy Pollen, there is a chance where he just retreats into Kangaskhan. But if we put a Risky down, he might bump the Kangaskhan. Oh, there's my cat. I don't see anything, by the way. Okay, that's fine. It's not your concern. Oh, the Dark Bell is also good right now. Oh, and the unfair stamp. Okay. Okay. So the thing is, we can Dark Bell right now. Wait, do we wanna? Yeah. If we Dark Bell plus unfair stamp, he needs to retreat the Raging Bolt. You did play against Azul today. What did he play? What did you play? Yeah, so we Dark Bell. We nice stretcher back our Dragapult. So we know we have Dragapult for sure. And then we just need to find Rosie or Crispin. Basically. Yeah, and he can't attack with the Raging Bolt. It's not Rosie or Crispin, by the way. I mean, we can still Lilies and Jet Headbutt, since he cannot attack, as we know. And we put the Raging Bolt into HP to get knocked out. Well, there is also a world. I think this Jet Headbutt is not bad. I think it's not optimal, but it's not bad. Yeah, now he's just bumping the... Oh no, he's just putting the Kangaskhan into the active. This is why I love chicken energy. Hardly a worry. Yeah, I mean, it isn't a worry normally because we play Rosie's Crispin and our deck is so thin. But this game, it is a worry. But that's why I think the Dark Bear is also good. In situations like this, if he has a Crispin in hand and also a Glass Trumpet, if he has the nuts basically, there is a world where he could knock us out. Especially if we just bud you. But right now we're in a decent spot. Okay, what is he Chien-Powing? Probably Kangaskhan, Meowth, and Chien-Pao. Yeah. I mean, the only Pokemon I want to take a knockout on is Pheasantipiti. So we can try to get a Fire Energy right now. That's not a Fire Energy, but we still have the Dunsparce and our deck is stacked, so... Yeah, 2 Fire Energy actually. We can get this, so we can Night Stretcher for a Dracloak. Which means we can Recon Directive one more time, then we boss the Pheasantipiti. And then... he's kinda cooked. Because he has no draw on board aside from the Kangaskhan. I think that is fine. Yeah. I think it doesn't matter, but putting 6 on the Kangaskhan doesn't really do much. He won't leave damage on our board, so this monkey doesn't do anything. If he just attacks into our Dragapult without thinking about it, we win the game next turn, but he probably won't do that, since we will just take a knockout on the Raging Bolt. So he will draw 2 cards, and we will set up another Dragapult, which means this game is basically over. Basically over. Not over yet, but basically over. Oh, he's getting the Cypher Maniac. That's crazy, because that means he just gets the cards he needs. But which cards could help him? Like, he has no supporter, so he needs an energy plus Glass Trumpet, but even that is not enough. And he's also only Glass Trumpeting for 1 energy. Oh, I think that sucks. I think this game is just over. He will get like... Oh, okay. So he tries to get a grass energy off the draw now. Oh my god, he got it. No way. He drew into the grass energy. That is insane. What on earth am I witnessing? Well, seems like this game is not over yet. Crazy. That is insane. Well, but the thing is, we can just win in 2 Phantom Dives anyways. Let me see what we have in deck. what we have left in deck, because I really want to see if we have the Rosa. Yeah, we have the Rosa, okay. We need to get the Rosa. There is it. There it is. So now we evolve into Dragon, but we don't want to recon the... Oh, actually we can. I mean, it's like a 3-card deck, so... Yeah, getting the last boss. Now we Rosa... to our Dragapult. There's nothing with 200 HP. I should have left one Pokemon with 200 HP. But I think taking the knockout onto Raging Bolt is probably best. Or is it? I mean... Are we just making a Jet Headbutt so he can't draw cards? I think so. Yeah. If we Jet Headbutt now, at next turn we can win. Which means he can't draw cards because he needs to retreat. I've been trying to watch review using your vid as a guide, but sometimes it's hard for me because I don't know how to even play the matchup. For example, I don't know how to play as Pult versus Festival Lead. Any advice? Pult versus Festival Lead is quite interesting. Basically what you want to do is you want to get rid of the Repska, of course, but okay. Is he just attacking with... No way, he's just attacking with the Kangaskhan. You wanna boss up their Thwackey and Jet Headbutt into it. And just pair that with an Unfair Stamp. So they have a hard time to find their... They have a hard time to find their Air Balloon. And after you do that, you can boss up another Thwackey and Phantom Dive into both Thwackeys. So you basically take their whole engine out, which means they don't really have any fuel to win the game. Okay, so they are going for the rapid fire combo. If they hit triple heads, I'm beyond tilted, because that means they are the luckiest man alive. Because they literally drew the perfect card with Teal Dance, and now they hit triple heads. There is no way. Okay, okay. Now we won the game. I think the Jet Headbutt was pretty good. Not gonna lie. I think that was actually a good play. What could also be a good... If I knew I wanted to do that, we could also just push the Munkidori and Mind Bend into the Raging Bolt. So that means we don't have a 2-pricer on board. So this play could have been a lot cleaner. Yeah, the first head had me nervous. So this play could have been a lot cleaner if we just push the Munkidori, attach the Psychic to the Monkey, and just keep the Rosa in the hand for next turn. Yeah, that would have made the play a lot cleaner. So we basically had 100% game if we didn't push the Drag Cloak, but we pushed the Munkidori. Yeah. But that's good to know. I think that game was pretty clean. I mean, he whiffed that one Cruel Arrow turn, but that doesn't really matter. Oh my god, we only have Attach. If we get donked, we lose the game. We have Attach Pass. I mean, okay. If our opponent starts like Budyu or something, we could Dark Belt turn 1. Yeah, we could, but I don't know. Oh, we're playing against Hops Phantom. Okay, that's a matchup I didn't play. Wait. He could donk us, so we're playing the Dark Bell. If we get donked, we lose the game. Yeah, I didn't know. I started the sentence with if we get donked, and I just, okay, we get donked basically. So we use the Dark Bell because this guy can donk us. We're playing against the worst deck for this kind of start. But having the Dark Bell in the starting hand is good, so I'm not complaining. And he needs to flip a coin, and if he flips the coin in a bad way, this guy gets to... Okay. Maybe he didn't even have the energy in hand, but... Yeah. Yeah, so we can Lily. Okay, there's a Crushing Hammer. Crushing Hammer is very important in that matchup. Kind of. We also want to Itchy Pollen this turn, so... yeah, we want to search for our Pokemon first. So we can discard a Dragapult, yes. Are we just getting another 3P? Yeah, probably. Now we recon, maybe we get an energy. We didn't get an energy, but the boss is also quite good. I think the Risky is better to bump their stadium next turn. Taking their items out is pretty good. What items do they even play? Okay, so they need 1 damage modifier. There it is. Good that we didn't play the Risky. Oh, he's still confused, but of course he hit head. That's quite bad. Okay. Why search for Pokemon before recon? Because normally you wouldn't want to search for Pokemon before recon, but in this case, I really wanted to, I didn't want to draw into a lot of Pokemon right now, because I have the perfect setup in hand. So I want to draw into anything but Pokemon. Because we have the search cards in hand. If you needed more than your search cards, playing recon before is better. But we needed an energy more than anything. Okay, so we can Night Stretcher for a Dragapult here, basically. And just play Unfair Stamp. Is Unfair Stamp good here? I mean, if we draw into an energy, we could make a Phantom Dive, but okay. Well, yeah, I guess we could get a Dunsparce, but yeah, we have 2 Crispin in deck. There's also a world we could Rosa right now, and if we draw into an energy, we can get a Phantom Dive off. I mean, it's not bad. It's basically hiring our chances. Because I don't assume they get it after Unfair Stamp. So all we need is like a Fire Energy. And if we don't get a Fire Energy, I mean, we didn't. But if we don't get a Fire Energy, we can still Jet Headbutt. Well, do we want to Jet Headbutt? I don't think we want to Jet Headbutt right now. Okay, there it is. Now we can Phantom Dive, put 10 onto anything. And because they only have 2 cards in hand, I would take this knockout. If they wouldn't have... If I wouldn't have the unfair step, I wouldn't take a knockout here. Because the Hobbs Trevenant basically says they deal more damage if I knocked out a Hobbs Pokemon before. But since we do... Since it's kind of whatever... We could win the game this turn, by the way. If we play our cards correctly. Did we ever discard something? No. Okay, so yeah. Taking the Psychic Energy is kind of whatever. Because we want it for Crispin anyways. Okay, we get the exact same cards again. I guess we just boss the Phantom and then we win the game. Yeah, because I already had the Pokemon Search in hand. You just want to higher your odds of getting... I mean, we get the Munkidori and Fire Energy, the 2 cards we needed this game. Okay, okay. That's the game. I mean, games like these are kind of easy because it seems so easy to win these games, but... Like, small decisions like... I don't know, when do I want to Jet Headbutt, when do I want to not, like, attack into anything. This could have gone worse if I didn't have Unfair Stamp, obviously. But then I probably wouldn't attack and just Night Stretcher for a Budew. I feel like small decisions like these make the game so beautiful. Why didn't you attach the second Psychic before you Lillied? Because I didn't know that I will get Budew, and if I don't get Budew, this Dragcloak would have just been stuck in the active, and I want to have as much energy in the deck as possible. If that makes sense. Maybe it was a mistake. Like, with the hand I drew, that was a mistake, for sure. But I feel like attaching the second Psychic, well, okay, it could have gone... It could have been a good decision, yeah, for sure. We just attach the base, yeah, we just attach the Dark Energy here. Because we can shuffle it into the deck with the Dunsparce, but we can also just retreat it if the Dunsparce is prized. And we also do have the Lilies in hand. AI... Oh, I wanted to ban this thing. But I can't do this in my streaming program, so I need to go into Twitch. That was kind of embarrassing. Okay. Nobody saw that. Oh, they get to turn 1 Celebi. It's quite good for them. The Hydrapple matchup is also interesting. Without the Dusknoir, it's a bit worse. But we can still win it. But it gets a lot worse without the Dusknoir. Because normally you wanna Phantom Dive into Hydrapple. And the turn after, you wanna Unfair Stamp, Dusknoir the Meganium, knock out Meganium with Phantom Dive, and knock out the Hydrapple with Phantom Dive. So they are left with no Hydrapple on board and also no Meganium, which makes the game very hard for them to win. There's another Dragcloak. Insane. So we at least get 2 Dracloaks. And we also get 2 Pokepatches, which means we get the Dunsparce plus Budew. I mean, Budew doesn't do much in this game, but it kind of secures us to get one more turn where they don't play any items or something. And we also have the Stadium bump for next turn, so that's quite good. We also have a Fez if they knock out the Budew. Yeah, drawing into energy is pretty good. I want to touch the fire energy. Yeah. I'm off to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Good night. Yeah. I mean, they will get the Meganium. They will probably get the Hydrapple out, so... They will... I mean, they... I think the best play for them is to Solar Cutter into our Budew. Like, okay, the best play is boss our Dracloak and knock it out, but he doesn't have the boss, so yeah. Interesting. They are setting up the Hydrapple. But that's quite good for us, no? I mean, we can bump their stadium. We can bump their stadium, get a Fez involved, boss the Hydrapple, Dark Bell. And now we just hit into the Hydrapple. That's quite good. Because the confusion is now gone. We do have an energy to attach. I mean, we have the perfect hand for that. Not gonna lie. But... now we can recon build a good hand for next turn. Like a boss. We also do have a monkey for next turn. Like, we just need a Pokemon search, but... Oh, that's interesting. I kinda want the Rosa. If they manage to knock out the Dragapult. And now we just punch into the Dragapult. Getting 10 here. 4 here. I mean, he kind of needs to get the flip. I mean, if he gets the flip, it's very, very good for him. But we can still Phantom Dive into Hydrapple. Get Meganium into Phantom Dive range for the next turn. And we also get 2 special red cards, so... yeah. Meowth for... maybe boss. And they... oh, Lily's okay. That's fair. Okay, they get another Ogerpon. Are they short 1 energy, or why are they digging so hard? it wouldn't be like game over if they knocked out the Dragapult. It would just make it harder. But the game still looks kind of good. Okay, Ripening Charge. It's not quite in range yet. Like, he still needs to retreat the Hydrapple. He wants to have like a backup plan. Okay, the Confusion hit. So that's quite good. Now the Hydrapple is on 100 HP, but I kind of want to find a Monkey Dory. That is a Monkey Dory. And we do have the red card in hand, so we don't need the Unfair Stand for next turn. Let's get the Buddy Puffin for a Dunsparce. And we can get rid of one... I don't want to get rid of the Dragapult. I think I want to get rid of the body. That's a decision to make. Yeah, we do have so many cards in hand that we could do this. Now we play risky. And now we kind of just do this thing where we don't knock out the Hydrapple, but we knock out the Meganium and we take out their forest. And we also put their Ogerpons in range. So they need to Ripening Charge onto the Ogerpons, else they lose next turn. Or not next turn particularly, because we still need, because this is on 40 and this is on 60, so we still need like double Monkey Dory, but it's still in favor of us because they need 3 attacks to win the game and we need 2. The judge makes it a bit more annoying, but wait, they bench lock themselves out of Meganium. But do they even take a knockout this turn then? Because they need like 11 energies? Could they get... They could get there, yeah, I think. If they attach one more. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 1 Teal Dance left, it's 9, they have 1... Yeah, they could get there, but it's so unlikely. We kind of forced them to put the Hydrapple into the front. They still need 2 energies, so... Oh, they didn't find any energy off the bug catching set. That's quite sad. I mean, our optimal play right now is to boss Fezandipiti. And just Phantom Dive into Fezandipiti. Yeah. If we get boss, that's quite good. If we don't, then we don't. That's a Buddy Puffin, by the way. For sure. Now we don't need the Buddy Puffin, but it's a good discard fodder. Oh wait, we want a Meowth. Definitely. So we don't want to bench the Dunsparce. But instead we want to like... Yeah, we want to do it like this. Then we get the Meowth for boss. We boss up for Serendipity, and we don't take a knockout. We don't take a knockout. But instead, we're just setting up game for next turn. So this way we have game 100% of the time. And they are bench locked out of Meganium. So if we hit this hammer, they can't even attack with Hydrapple and retreat Fez at the same time. So we just boss Fez. And now we Phantom Dive, put everything here and everything here. So now it doesn't matter what they push, we have a 5 price turn. Except they get the Ripening Charge. But if they get the Ripening Charge, I mean, we still have the Monkey Dory risky. We have the 20 damage onto Meowth. So I think there is no way they win the game. I mean, there is no way they win the game. But even if they get... They can't get the knockout. Ah, they could play Energy Switch. But still, it's so unlikely. It's so unlikely. Yeah, they just concede the game. So we just take the 5 price turn, and that's the game. We are 4-0 today. That's crazy. We're climbing pretty fast. Thank you, Vice Games, for the raid with 66 viewers. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I didn't see you ever in a stream. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I think I never saw you in the stream. Let's go Pult. Nice. Yeah, we're just playing Pult. I mean, we're 4-0 to 4-0 today with Pult. Yesterday we hit Arceus, now we're 4-0. Going pretty good. So, I mean, yeah, we're 18-3 with the deck on stream. So, it's pretty good. How was your stream? Good choice. Yeah, thank you. Also, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. 18-3. Yeah. Pult is kind of broken. We did some good plays today, so I'm grinding hide and sneak. Oh good god. Are you playing like the Spiritomb version or the Dhelmise Punch version? I also want to play some hide and sneak, but I'm a Pult bot, so Tomb. Oh, cool. I need to watch your VOD. Because I enjoy hide and sneak myself quite a lot. But the only thing I hate with hide and sneak is the fact that you attack with Dhelmise so much. I don't know if you know what I mean. Oh god, this hand kind of sucks. Okay, this hand is okay. It's okay. Depends on the top deck. And we're going second, so if you top deck a Lilies, it's fine. Yeah, if we top deck a Lilies, that's completely fine. Technically. I have to run off and do dinner. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, and thank you for the raid. Have a good dinner. Goodbye. Okay, we're playing against any kind of Frostless deck. Okay, it's Starmie. That makes our hand even worse. Because there is a world where we just retreat the monkey into the Dreepy to ensure... I mean... But then we still lose the game, so... We kinda just have to gamble. We kinda just have to gamble. Okay, no risky ruins yet. But they're probably getting healed. No, Lily's okay. So, no boss this turn. So, we're fine for one more turn. I mean, if they boss this Dreepy, this game is over because we do not get to set up anything after that. Okay, another... Okay, they get a Body Puffin. Did they whiff the attack this turn? That is so good. That is so good. Because now we can just boss something up. We just need... Or we get a good Dracloak draw. Please. I mean... It's... It's not good. It's not good at all. I think we just attach to Monkey and we boss up Meowth. And end the turn like this. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, that's so bad. Also, guys, welcome to the stream. If anyone is new here, I also do YouTube. That's like my main content. But I'm starting to stream more regularly now because I really enjoy it. Well, does he have the boss? No boss. Okay. We need Dragapult. We need Dragapult. Also, to anyone new here, say hi. Don't be shy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 We do get to Dragapult. We'll live for one more turn. We can also Night Stretcher for the monkey. What are we doing? Like putting 10 onto Snorunt and the rest onto a monkey? Probably, right? We put everything on a monkey. So they are forced to heal their monkey because else this is going to die between turns. The thing is, this Dragapult is like our only Dragapult we will have this game. So, if they have a Wally's Compassion right now, it's kinda over. But if he heals this monkey right now, and we draw into a Dark Energy, we can knock out 2 monkeys and the Starmie. But we also need to take the Snorunt into account, because this can evolve into a Mega Frostlass. Oh, they get 2 monkeys. That's even worse. That's even worse. That's probably the worst thing we can have. Oh my god. Yeah, this game looks cooked. Not gonna lie. This game looks cooked. This game looks cooked. So they knock out our monkey. Yeah, I mean, we get their Starmie, but they have the Mega Frostless. We need an Unfair Stamp. We need so much. Okay, Ultra Ball is good. Ultra Ball is like FS. Did they knock out the monkey? Yeah. Okay. So we can use Fez. But we can also use Meowth. I think using Meowth is better. Because we kind of need lilies. Lilies, Monkey Dark, something like this. Oh, the hammers are good. Oh, I should have used Stamp before. My bad. That is my bad. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Please, hit heads. Yo, what is up? How are you doing? We can... Okay, we can get a second we can get the monkey. And maybe we draw into dark. I'm gambling super hard right now, but we need to get this. No dark. But 3P Dunsparce. That's fine. Now let's get a Dracloak. And I guess we just Phantom Dive and pray. I guess we just Phantom Dive and pray they don't have it. Because next turn we can win the game. With the worst hand possible. Okay, not the worst hand possible, but like a very bad hand. And they're left with no monkey. Okay, there's someone at my door, but I'm streaming right now, so yeah. Oh my god, we won the game. I can quickly open the door. I'll be back. Okay, my new light just came, so next stream we will have some better lighting. Also for the video that I'm recording this evening, probably. I don't want to brag, but that's our stats with the deck. And we are 5-0 today. In the stream. Let's play one. Let's play more. We need to grind. We need to climb. Okay. Thank you, Lundstorm, for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're not leaving because we're playing Dragapult. But kind of grinding for those Worlds tournament because I want to win these winner stamp Pikachus. And I think this list is just the best Dragapult list you can play right now. It's basically... I'm a Pult player too. That's nice. It's basically Andrew Hedrick's list. I just cut 1 Crushing Hammer for 1 Dark Bell. Do we want a Pokepet for... Yeah, I just want a Pokepet for a Dreepy. Because, like, with no Dracloak prize, the odds that we draw into Dracloak are high. Hi, no worries. Just checking out who's streaming. Hello, Buffalon. Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm streaming. Obviously. Word. Are you guys participating in any Worlds celebration tournaments? I think they are in half a month, right? Like, should be in a few weeks. I didn't look. I'm gonna look at the event finder if there is anything near me, because I didn't check out the dates. But I kind of wanna have the winner stamp Pikachu, because last season no store near me held those World Celebration tournaments, and one store even sold a winner stamp Pikachu on Card Market. That was so tilting because I wanted to win it. Half a month indeed, but I'm on the other end of the globe. Ah, so you're from the US, right? Well, there's nothing right now. Okay, I don't see anything in the stores there. But yeah, let's see. I'll just bump the radius. What change did you say you made to the list? I cut 1 Crushing Hammer for 1 Dark Bell. So basically, it's Andrew Hedrick's NAIC list with 3 Crushing Hammers and 1 Dark Bell. And I love the change right now. Okay, it's sad that our Budyu is priced, not gonna lie. But it's okay. That is not okay. That is not okay. Oh, you're from Asia. That's cool. So, there are no World Celebration tournaments for you, right? Or it depends where from Asia you are, probably. Okay, I see some World Celebration tournaments near me. Yeah. I'm definitely driving to these. There's one on 30th of August, 29th of August, 21st of August. Yeah. Looks good. Also, the good thing is, the most of the world's participants are not at the event, so will be less competition for the card. Oh my god, there's the Dracloak. The thing is, they will probably just board wipe, so we need a Lilies or something. It's not Lilies. That is not a Lilies, but it's basically game over if we don't hit it. If they get it. Yeah, so we just attach to the Dracloak here, and if they get it, they get it. Yeah. They just need a Dragapult plus Crispin, and I think that's pretty easy to hit. I'm currently 18-3 with the list, so I think... And the Dark Bell had some really good uses for me. I think today I won 2 games out of 5 because I had Dark Bell. And 1 game was against Hobbs Trevenant, and we could have gotten donked, but... Yeah. Oh, okay, they have the Dusknoir, so they can just get the Dracloak. They can get the full board wipe too, if they have Dusk Clubs or Night Stretcher or anything. I mean, if they pop the Dusknoir right now, our Dracloak is done. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. They even have the Dragapult, probably. Yeah, they have everything. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay. If they have the nice stretch shot, we lose the game anyways. But these are the games that are not in your hand. But nothing to worry about. I mean, we get to live another day, and we could also draw into Dark Bell, which would be insane. Crushing Hammer, Dark Bell, something like this. Just something to stall the game out. Okay, there's no stalling the game out now. Yo, which pulled variant are you playing? I'm playing Andrew Hedrick's NAIC list with -1 Crushing Hammer, +1 Dark Bell. And we just got completely stumped. But the deck is working wonders. We just got Arceus yesterday, and right now we're grinding to some decent elo. Thank you, Ems, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Oh, thank you, Plasma, for the follow. Thank you for the welcome to the stream. Hey, was lurking in Vice Games stream and ended up here. Yes, we got raided before. That was pretty cool. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. We're playing some... We're not playing hide and sneak, but we're playing pulled. And we're trying to get on to a decent elo in life, because yesterday on stream we hit Arceus tier. Yeah. Also, I got my new light on the door. So tonight in the evening, I will record a video and we will have some crisp lighting now. Also, guys, I have one more thing to announce. I'll price check it right now. Well, Buddy is kind of good in this matchup, so I would rather get Buddy than the Dunsparce. Okay. Do we just... No, we don't want to play the risky too early. I will... next week, I will try to build my background a bit more clean. So, I will get like an acoustic panel, I will get a new shelf, and it will look so clean. But it's a lot of work to do. But I'm hyped to do it. Do you pick first or second with this list? First, for sure. Like, oh, okay, no, you pick first, but I think in the mirror you wanna pick second, because you can use the Crushing Hammer. So I think in the mirror second is better. So you can just aggressively Ichipon, play a Crushing Hammer, something like this. Basically with pulled you wanna go first all the time, but if you have a playable item like Candy or Crushing Hammer that can accelerate your game or slow the opponent down, you wanna go second in the mirror. Oh, that Lilith is awesome. That Lilith is awesome. Why didn't they smooch him, by the way? That's so weird. Can get another Dracloak here. That's what I thought, but good players at my locals say second is better. Depends on the matchup. I think against Grimmsnarl you also want to go second, but that's just my humble opinion. Okay, let's go for a recon. Okay, Unfair Stamp is good. So basically we want to Badu right now. And if this Crushing Hammer sticks... Okay, oh my god. So we're not getting Kyurem next turn. This is so good. Yeah. And we have a Crispin for next turn. Nice hammer. Oh my god, this hammer just saved me. Imagine getting Kyurem next turn with 3 Dracloak on the bench. Welcome Dungi to the stream. Or Dungi? DNGI? Dungi? I don't know. Dungi? Okay, so they're putting Kangaskhan in the front, probably. So if we Phantom Dive, we put 6 damage counters onto this Slowking. Oh no, they're going for Smoochum, yeah. That makes sense. Dungi were following each other into X. Yeah, that's why I said Dungi. I also watched your videos when I started the TCG. That was 2 years ago, I think. Okay, so basically we want to Crispin first. Because we do have the Dragapult in hand, technically. But I think we want to... That's the thing. I don't think we want to attack this turn, by the way. Yeah, let's go for runaway draw. So if we draw into a buddy puffin, we get another how's it called? Dunsparce. So we recon because our deck is still stacked. There's a boss for next turn. Yeah, we for sure want to Ichipollen this turn. But we want to evolve this Dracloak. 100%. I killed the stream. How did you kill the stream? So we Ultra Ball away this and the Pokepad. Now we go Dracloak. And we can bench the Dunsparce because we have so many Kyurem targets anyways. And we Ichipollen. So, this might sound weird, but I think the Ichipollen right now is probably best. Because if we Phantom Dive into a Smoochum. And where do we even put the damage? So, yeah, sure. We could put 6 on here, 6 on here, 6 on here. Then next turn we can Phantom Dive, KO 2 Slowkings. But it's still not good to Phantom Dive in this position. And if they cure him now, we can Unfair Stamp, and yeah. Welcome back. Oh, wait. The stream was off. That's what you meant with killed the stream. Okay, okay. It's good now. Frame rate looks good. Nice. Okay, so the cure him, probably this is this. Yeah, Dunsparce, Dracloak. But that's so good. Yes, he is. Welcome to the stream, Chrissy. Willkommen im Stream. Okay, so right now we don't have any backup, but we do have a boss. We have a Dark Bell. Oh wait, the Dark Bell is completely useless. Okay, that's my bad. We have a Risky Ruins. We have this. This. The Dark Bell is completely useless. Okay, we're actually cooking. We're not doing anything right now except Phantom Diving. Yeah, we played Dark Bell to not draw into it, because we know we win the game anyways. Okay, yeah, we're just putting 6 onto Slowking, and next turn we boss Latias, KO, yeah. 1, 2, I mean, that's just a 4 price turn, but it's still good. I don't think they will draw out of this. That would be so unlikely, especially because they have no Cypher Maniacs now. And they need Wondrous Patch, Energy, Stadium, and a way to search their card. So they need a secret box. So basically what they want to do is Ultra Ball for Meowth. Or Ultra Ball for a Slowking and just smooch them one more turn. If they have energy in the deck, because I don't think they play so many basic energies. Okay, they just Meowth for Lilies, probably. Wait. Hold on. They could still get it. They need Brave Bangle or Clefairy plus a Metagross of the Lily's draw. But they only draw 6, so... If they get it, I guess. But it's fine. I still stand by my decision that Ichipollen was the best. Wait. Sure, they could cure him the bench for... Yeah, I shouldn't have benched that Munkidori. Wait, no. You didn't draw into the Kyurem. No! I unfair stamped you, bro. Yeah, I just gave them the Kyurem with the monkey. Oh my god. They really got it. That's crazy. What on earth? That is the luckiest Slowking player I've ever seen. That's insane. That's insane. Okay. Next game. This game didn't happen. This game didn't happen. Yeah. If I didn't bench that monkey, then we would be on... We would be on 1 prize. We could red card. Yeah. Easy 3-3 prize when against pulled. If I do that silly mistake, yes. We're not doing that again. We're just going to the next game. Okay. How did he draw into that? That is crazy. He wanted the Adrenabrain damage, which was too greedy. Yes, that's the thing. I didn't put the risky down. Oh, I did. Yeah, the Adrenabrain damage was too greedy. I kind of brain deaded into that because I didn't think there is a way to win for them. Wait, is this the same opponent? I think they have the same sleeves, right? Oh, it's so hot in here, but I can't turn on the AC because my microphone would just go crazy. Okay. This game we're playing more focused. And we priced the Dunsparce, so there's no point. Yeah, I guess. Price 2 Psychic Energies, which is completely whatever. I think we're just getting a second Dracloak. Can you show us your list afterwards? I can do that right now. Because it's just 1 card off Andrew Hedrick's list. That's probably what I'm playing for the Mitzi World Celebration tournaments. Because I think Dark Bell is a very strong card. Just need to put it into my streaming program and then I can show you my list. What did I say? Playing more focused? That's basically my list right now. Now you can't see my game, but maybe it's readable. Okay, we do have 2 Dracloaks. We can evolve them. We can also... Okay, playing against 2 Cannon. Interesting. Crushing Hammer off the Fenrotom doesn't sound too bad. Actually, it is not bad to... Okay, now it's bad. I want to say, if we don't draw into anything, it wouldn't be bad to Crispin onto Monkey Dory and just... We drew into all the fire energy. Do we have anything... Oh, that's a bit weird, because we can't really Itchy Pollen... No. So... We didn't price a single Dracloak, so we could bench... Yeah. We just attached to the Dracloak. Because the thing is, if we Itchy Pollen now, we are... I can explain in a second. We would manually retreat the Monkey Dory, which means we would need to Crispin next turn. And we priced one dark. So basically, if we draw into this one dark, we are cooked. We can't Crispin anymore. Very nice. Can you explain why you're playing the Dark Bell? The Dark Bell is pretty good in the mirror, because if you are behind, you can just Dark Bell onto the opponent's pult. It's also pretty good to, for example, boss something up, Dark Bell them to buy a turn. For example, against Hobbs Trevenant before, I would have gotten donked, but I got the Dark Bell. I feel like it's just good in general to buy a turn. So it kind of fits the same role as Crushing Hammer, but with the 3-1 split of Crushing Hammer and Dark Bell, you have a lot more options, I feel like. So there are a lot of games where you don't need the Dark Bell, but basically we're playing 4 blank cards with Crushing Hammers anyway. So why not just play another blank card? But the games where Dark Bell is useful, it's insane. Bro. Yeah, Chaos with the Fan Rotom. Dude, what? That's insane. The Repel. I think they need a damage modifier to KO with the 2 cannon, right? And if we don't overbench, they need a Gladion. But like, if we get Unfair Stamp right now, this would be kind of cool. Our deck is still stacked, so we could Recon right now. Okay. That's a Dragapult. That's a Dragapult. So we can Poke Pad for another Dracloak. And if we manually draw into Crispin, this would be insane. Let me check if we get Crispin. Obviously not, but we get an Ultra Ball for next turn. Yeah, Meowth for Crispin is... Nah, it's okay. Didn't price a dark, what? I thought we'd price a dark. Well, that's on me. So I put it into the active, and we are putting 1 Fire Energy onto a Dracloak on the bench. Can also just kind of thin the Buddy Poffin out. Because we won't really need to Ultra Ball next turn. So we put, okay, that's interesting. Like 10 here. 2 and the rest on the Fan Rotom. Because he will probably bump this if he wants to bump his Area 0. So He would rather bump the Shaman than the Fan Rotom. If that makes sense. Also, I'm getting a new background soon, guys. I'm so hyped. I'm rebuilding my kind of content side of the room. I'm so hyped for that. Okay, so basically we get a monkey attachment. And if we draw into boss, this would be so good. Not boss. Okay, I guess. We're not getting the boss, but we are still getting a multi-price turn. Thanks for explaining. What do you think of the bomb ghosts? So the Dusknoir variant. I mean, it's probably one of the, if not the best pulled variant right now. Do we just want to play Lilies right now? I mean, yeah, they're conceding. It could be the best pulled variant right now because the bomb matchup in the bomb has a better matchup into some other decks, but I mean, the bombs can play really aggressive with candies, with Sparkling Crystal, for example. So I think if you want to play a very aggressive pulled list, play the bomb. I wouldn't recommend mixing the bomb with the hammers. Like, yeah, that's the second place NAIC list. Lily after taking 2 prizes would be so good sequence. Yeah, that's true. Good that I'm recording a video about sequencing this week. Right? The question was just if we wanna Lilies because we wanna shuffle the energies into the deck, but we shouldn't have taken the knockout before. Kind of autopiloting right now. Okay, we're playing Mirror again. We're probably playing against Dusknoir variant because they play Dawn. And Dawn is a Dragapult Dusknoir card. I'm sweating my heart out right now. They even started Badu. So, one good application of the Dark Bell is if they start Badu, we can Dark Bell their Badu. But actually, do we just Mind Band? Not Mind Band, but set up a Munkidori? No. But, okay, I mean, probably right. So, I mean, we're definitely attaching this energy to the Dreepy right now. But the okay. Are we just discarding Crushing Hammers because they're itchy pulling us? I mean, we definitely want to Ultra Ball. Go for this. Would be 2 tails anyways. Monkey is so important in this matchup. I would rather just discard the fire and go for a monkey. So that way we have the monkey setup. I mean, 2 heads. I mean, we got pretty lucky last game, so I'm not complaining. Now dead hands for the next turns. No. I mean, the thing is, if I'm playing a pulled list with Rosa, I'm not really. So we're playing 3 Night Stretchers and 1 Rosa. So I'm not really concerned about discarding the fire energy. I would be more concerned to discard the basic, the dark energy, because there would be no way for us to recover the dark. And if we draw dead right now, that's okay, because we have a Dracloak on the bench. And we also have the Monkey Dory, so basically what we want to do is we just pass. And next turn, if we can, get a supporter. But getting 2 Pokepads off the Recon Directive is pretty weird. Okay, they're playing Dawn. They're not playing the bombs, so I'm not really concerned. We play 3 Crispin, 1 Rosa, so energy is rarely a problem with the list. We definitely wanna monkey next turn and put the 20 onto the Budyu. Yeah, definitely wanna do that. That's not bad. And they need a boss for the Dracloak, so putting the 20 onto the Budyu is good right now. So, if he just candy pulled boss. I mean, if he candy pulled bosses, I'm glad to concede. I'm glad to concede. Not really. Okay, if he candy pulled bosses, we have Pokepad in hand. We have a Dark Belt in the deck, so I wouldn't... So we could play Crushing Hammer, Pokepad, all that good stuff. Right now, if he Phantom Dives, this is a losing play for him, by the way. Because if he Phantom Dives us right now, he can... Yeah, I mean, if he Phantom Dives to Dracloak, it's a good play. But if he Phantom Dives into Dreepy, it's a losing play. That's what I mean. Does he have the boss? Of course he has the boss. But it's still okay. But Phantom Diving into Dreepy would be a losing play. So, right now, if our Crushing Hammer sticks... We do have 2 Pokepads, so that's good. And we have a lot of damage to work with for a potential Dracloak. So if we get a second Monkey Dory, that would be good. We also have a Night Stretcher to recover an energy. I want to keep this Pokepad for a potential Monkey Dory. So we could retreat, get the energy back, Monkey Dory again, and then we have a fully recovered Dracloak. So what I mean by that is we are healing this Dracloak right now. Then we're retreating the monkey, getting another monkey, Night Stretcher back, the dark energy. I think that's good, yeah. Yeah. Just attached to the right Monkey Dory right now. And now they need a Monkey Dory themselves to get it. That's a Tails. Okay, so now they will Phantom Dive, but they need a Monkey Dory, so they need Dunsparce, Monkey Dark to make a play. I mean, to be fair, he could get it, because he can get Monkey Dunsparce from a Dawn, because he's playing 2 Dawn. And he probably has the Dark in hand, because he just so... Because he plays this so targeted. my god. How are we not seeing a single good supporter this game? Hold on. He didn't attach the dark yet. Okay. He's still digging. But he will probably hit it. It's okay, we can still win the game. I'm coping. Oh my god. Do we see a good supporter this turn? Oh, okay. I mean, that's something. I mean, it's a Dracloak. I do not like this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They are literally just killing whatever is in their way. We need a second Dracloak. So we need an... We can't get a second Dracloak, but we can get a Dark Bell and hope they whiff or something. I guess. Oh yeah, I could have Meowth turn 1, yeah. Ah. I kind of didn't think about that. Oh, that was bad. Okay. I'm so used to drawing everything I want. But yeah. Maybe they whiffed the Dragapult. Okay. That's quite over. Yeah, I could have Meowth for Lilies. I was kind of greedy. I'm playing very greedy today. But that's okay. We're still playing more. Gonna put the list down. Okay, this game is a win. This game is a win. $18-3 got to your head, twin. I know. It's hard. Suffering from success. Yeah, I should have definitely went for Meowth. Okay, playing against Chandelure. So... Okay, we have Lilies in hand. Definitely want 3 of those. I mean... Yeah. Thing is, do we just want to play the risky? So anything they put on the bench... Are they playing a lot of stadiums? I don't think so. I can't remember that Chandelure plays a lot of stadiums. I could be wrong. But normally they shouldn't play stadiums. So I think playing the risky is not risky. I guess. Okay. Oh, they're playing the Lilies Clefairy instantly. That's insane. Wait, they're playing Lily's Clefairy, so they're not playing a control type of build, but they're playing a very attack heavy build. So if we hit this Crushing Hammer, this is very... Yeah, this makes the game easier, to be honest. And now we just Lilies. That's a very good draw, not gonna lie. Let's get another Dracloak. We could sacrifice this Dreepy, to be honest. Because if he chaos this Dreepy, we get a Phantom Dive next turn plus Unfair Stamp. So this is kind of a trap for him. Yeah. We just need a Meowth next turn. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting Puffin. Going for a Dunsparce. Could also go for another Dreepy. Did we price any? No, we didn't. Okay. We could put the Budew down, but then we have just to have a pivot next turn. Because I don't think they play Munkidori. I think the Budew just to have a pivot next turn is okay. Also, if we whiff Crispin, then Budew is a good attacker. Okay, so that's an Unfair Stamp. They could also go for Lampent to just put a lot of stuff on their bench. But once again, we have a Crushing Hammer in hand. But this time they... Okay, but we can just hunt down their energies right now, right? Yeah. Not too concerned about that. So basically we want... I don't want to discard anything right now. Pokepad is a good card. I kind of want to draw into a Dracloak, so we have 4. Okay. It's not bad. Technically, we... don't want to attack this turn. So, hunting down the energy on the bench is maybe even good. Okay, Crushing Hammer, and we probably want to hit the energy on the bench. Because if he evolves this... but this Lampent can attack, so... this energy is whatever, because they can't ever evolve this if they don't hit Night Stretcher. So, hunting this energy down and pass. Wait, we can... actually, we can get another Dracloak. If we discard these cards, probably. Then we get another Dracloak. And so we have a quad Dracloak setup with energy attachment now. So a Crispin next turn would be insane. We could also boss up the Clefairy, but that doesn't really do anything, so I'm just passing. I think it's a difficult matchup to play, but... we're just having a lot of retreat costs right now. Like 3, right? Yeah. So we could possibly attack if we hit Crispin, which we probably will, because all we need is a Crispin from 4 Dracloaks. So we Crispin... well... I actually don't want to attack this turn. Actually, let's do something funny. Let's Dragon Headbutt. Let's do a Dragon Headbutt this turn. Because they kind of don't have any... They are kind of dead drawing, right? So next turn we can boss and KO Lily's Clefairy plus Lampent. Yeah, it gives me the option to KO with Crispin this turn, but it's also... If they retreat their Clefairy, they waste an energy attachment, yes, but... I think this is probably a better play. Because they need to take a knockout, so they can't take a knockout, obviously. I mean, they could play Wondrous Patch and all that stuff, but... It's very unlikely that they hit it this turn. And we need a boss, and we have 4 Dracloak on board. We also have a Pokebet for the Dunsparce, so we could get a Munkidori. So we could possibly take a 3-price turn this turn if we draw correctly. Yeah. We could also... Yeah, we Pokepad... Dunsparce is priced, never mind. If we hit Dark Bell plus boss, we could also just boss up the Chandelure, Dark Bell, and hit into the Chandelure. Could also be a play. So... There's the boss. Would be so funny if we hit Dark Bell. We want the... No. Let's get the Ultra Ball. Just for next turn. Another boss. I mean, we have the Dragapult in hand, so not too concerned. There's the Dark Bell. I think we're just going for this play. Yeah. Let's go like this. So next turn we could have a very good turn with Monkey. I kind of love the Dark Bell. They could boss up something now. Like, bossing up Badu is not bad for them. Wait, are they just... Okay. Okay, we get it. That's so good. That is actually insane. I love the Dark Bell. So for anyone who's asking why the Dark Bell, this is why. I actually want to play 2 Dark Bells, but if I play 2 Dark Bells, I also want to play Yveltal, and then I would have to rebuild the whole deck. I mean, we could. Playing the Yveltal is insane, by the way, but I think it's too much. I think 1 Dark Bell is enough. I like playing 2, but then we would have to cut the Crushing Hammers, and the hammers have so many upsides to them that I don't really want to cut the hammers. So we'll just keep the list like this for now. Not a bad hand. Not a bad hand at all. They're starting Kangaskhan, so I assume they're playing Slowking. I would misplay every time with Dark Bell and confuse my own Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, knowing that you have to evolve after the Dark Bell is something you have to keep in mind. Okay, we're playing against Slowking. Dark Bell is pretty useless in that matchup. Okay, it's not useless. It's good if they have the complete nuts. But we're Ichipolning, so... Well, they could still get it. Okay. Okay. I mean... I take it? What was that switch? Okay, yeah. So now we just go for Badu. We attach the active. We go Meowth. And we just go Lilies. That's a very good draw, not gonna lie. We're not getting item locked probably, so... Yeah, let's Ichipon. I don't understand the switch, to be honest. Are they not playing Ladias? There's the Lily's Clefairy. So the thing is, if we Dark Bell now, we might not be able to Itchy Pollen. Like it's a 50-50. And we might even give up a prize. But still... Yeah, we could just Crushing Hammer. Like, if the Crushing Hammer hits, our turn is safe anyways. It doesn't hit, but... Technically, we need to bump the stadium anyways. So, we're attaching this energy. Getting... an Ultra Ball. I don't wanna discard the boss in this matchup. We're getting a Dracloak again. We need to bump the stadium though. Or maybe hit the second Crushing Hammer. Or the Dark Bell. That's insane. Now we Pokepet for a Dracloak. We bump the stadium, we play Dark Bell. And then we just gamble. Because if the Badu gets knocked out, it gets knocked out. That's just how it is. Crispin is good for next turn. It's a Dragapult for next turn. Insane. And that's a monkey. So, if our Badu gets knocked out, it's actually not too terrible. Are we just... Yeah. I think... there's more good to it than bad. But I don't think we want to Itchy Pollen this turn, because it doesn't give us anything. They need to gamble anyways, so... It's not good, but I just want to do it. I just want to do it. I'm kind of a gambler. I'm a gambler, guys. It's completely on me. Yeah, I don't know. I love to gamble. I mean, I'm opening packs too, so every new release I'm buying an ETB just to gamble, basically. But I won the gamble because I pulled a Dark Bell from my last ETB. No, actually, I'm gonna show you because I can't go into my living room. I bought an ETB and a booster bundle. Last release. And that's what I pulled. The Golden Darkrai. But it has a scratch, so I have to play with it. Too bad. I hope Darkrai gets viable at some point because I want to play this card at the regionals. Like, I've never seen someone play with a gold card. Like, one of the new gold cards. I want to be the one that brings, I don't know, Zoroark with Darkrai to a regional and just win with it. And then flex the golden the golden Darkrai on the deck list picture. Nice. My gamble. No, my gamble didn't do anything, but yeah, now we just Phantom Dive. We just have to wait, is Dunsparce priced? I didn't quite catch it. If the Dunsparce is priced, well, it doesn't matter. Because we can just Crispin. But it's not priced, right? No, it's not. We still Crispin, by the way. Like, I want to play this Munkidori just to have the Adrenabrain damage next turn. They can't cure him anyways. Wait, okay, never mind. We don't have any energy. I could have checked that, but I didn't expect to have 2 Psychics priced. Okay, so we're just Phantom Diving. They will concede, probably. Imagine my opponent flips his card on the start of the round and it's a gold Darkrai and he just riffle shuffle this deck before. I will be this one guy. I riffle shuffled my SAR Goldengos too. I will be this one guy. I mean, cards are meant to be played with, and the Darkrai already has a scratch, so... Okay, so they could knock out with Clefairy right now. But if they do, it's kind of whatever. So they are going Cypher Maniacs for Wonders Patch, and maybe a second Slowpoke or a... It's been months that Dragapult still terrorizes everyone. Yeah. Dragapult is the last deck available from the old power creep, so Dragapult will probably just dominate until rotation. And after rotation we will see a complete swing of decks. For the first time. Is it for the first time? Goldengo stayed in the game. Dragapult stayed in the game. I mean, last rotation. Guardy stayed in the game, and this rotation, Dragapult stayed. Yeah. We just need a Rosie. And I know that we need a Rosa right now, but we have Serendipity, we have everything available, technically. And we could also unfair stamp to get these into the deck for a Crispin. Okay, so we need to sequence this correctly. I definitely want to see if I have everything in deck. I have a Rosa, I have another Crispin, I have an unfair stamp. Okay. So we do have everything in the deck that we need. And an unfair stamp would be so nice. So we just keep thinning our deck here. And then we play our cards. There's a Crispin, but... Okay, so we have 10 cards in deck. We see 4, we take 2. It's okay. We will see either a Rosa or a unfair stamp, right? Right? There he is. I mean, the fact that we don't have an unfair stamp right now is kind of bad, because if they cure him, we lose the game. But that's just how it is. Or is there any way to draw? Okay. We will have a one-pricer meta after rotation. Probably. There are a lot of one-price decks that came out. And Megas will be kinda weird. And also there's this new Yveltal coming out that prevents healing, so like they print so many good healing cards for 3 prices to be in the game, even in a 1 pricer meta. But then they print this Yveltal that is not stopped by Watchtower. And now healing cards are kinda whatever. It traumatized me so bad I had 4 battle cages in reserve. Yeah, you should. Also, there's a new stadium that's printed as good against Dragapult. This stadium that prevents evolution Pokemon from having abilities, but this probably won't stop Dragapult's onslaught, so yeah. We kinda have to get used to Dragapult. Also, guys, make sure to leave a follow and also leave a subscription on YouTube to support, if you want to support me and the channel. I would really appreciate it. Chandelure again. But this time it seems like we're playing against the control version. Without Clefairy, probably. Okay. That Minccino Metal Maker gave me nightmares for days. Minccino Metal Maker. So you're meaning the new EX that attacks, deals damage per energy attached, right? You know what gives me nightmare? The old Cinccino in Lugia. I had a game in Dortmund where I played Raging Bolt with Briar. Okay, we can play risky again. It's fine. Do you want to touch here, here? I think we want to touch here. And I just won because I had Briar, but they had such a good board, and the Cinccino just traumatized me there. It was my first regional ever. And I didn't know how to play a single matchup. And I was 1 win short of day 2ing. And I played Raging Bolt, like I said. And in the last round, I played against a wall deck where I had no counterplay at all. I was in shambles. Noivern wall, if anyone remembers. I was in shambles. Like, I had my win it into day 2 on my first regional, and then I just played against this wall deck, and I was crying outside. In a Turner, I won't be able to sleep properly after that. I wasn't really able to sleep after that. Okay, I was, but I was kind of just telling myself it's the first regional. If I just lock in now, I will be back. And I did kind of good in my second regional. I went 2-0. And then I faced an opponent that completely destroyed my mental. Because during the game he told me several times how bad I am, and since he was a Worlds competitor, I wasn't really having any kind of ego. And I wasn't really able to play after that. So that was also a learning that I had to go through. To just give a shit about what people say. Okay, we're not hitting this. But it's okay. Do we just want to bud you? I mean, they could go 1 price Chandelure. I think it's still fine. registration for Frankfurt is... Oh, you're in Germany, so I'm gonna tell you. I said it in my Discord. It's the 5th of August at 19 o'clock. So 19 CST. I said it in my Discord in the general channel. If you are in my Discord, then I can put a... Actually... Ah, you can't read it then. Yeah, but it's the 5th of August. Okay. The fact that they bench locked themselves with 2 Litwicks on the bench is kinda bad. To be honest. Because I kinda just wanna thin my hand as much as possible. Got a Discord? Oh, I don't have a command. Yes, I have a Discord. I can send you the invite in the chat. Let me just... I don't have a command yet because I didn't really set up my Twitch properly. There's the invite to the Discord. Okay. I want to hit another Ultra Ball. Well, the DP is kind of okay. Thank you for the follow, Green Ninja. Thank you so much for the follow. I want to hit the boss so we can punch into the Chandelure. With a Dark Bell would be good. Not gonna lie. Give me a boss. That's not a boss, but it's the Dunsparce. Hold on. We can still hit the boss. Not quite. Wait, we have the boss. Nice. But we can't retreat the... Oh, true. So we need to Crispin. But I think we want to Itchy Pollen for one more turn. Okay. So we want a boss, Dark Bell, and Itchy... Wait, if we hit the Crushing Hammers, we do it like this. Yes. So what I think the best play right now is to go boss, Dark Bell, Itchy Pollen, and if our Buddy gets knocked out, we just push our Dragapult anyways. Let me just follow real quick. Thank you so much. So we boss the Chandelure, we Dark Bell, and then we Itchy Pollen. And I think it's better if our Buddy gets knocked out right now. Yes. So now we just push our Dragapult. Next turn, they can't attack, but we can attack the turn after. And they are board locked, so we are just setting up for a good turn. The Dark Bell to KO our own Badu. That's the play. We don't want to knock out anything. We want to set up damage on these Litwicks and this Chandelure, because they can't evolve these. But they're going for the boss. They are going for the boss. And they have the air balloon. Shit. Are they just attacking with the Litwick? Okay. I mean, we're just tuck-tailing, right? Oh no. That's bad. I think we're just going for the tuck-tail. We need to play this a bit slower and just drain them of their resources. So we're slowly attaching to our Meowth and going for the tuck-tail. This way we set up 60 damage onto Litwick, but we also can set up our Dragapult. I think we even want a nice stretcher for the Dark Energy, to be honest. You have to swing. They're gonna Zero 6 and deck you out. Yeah, we are gonna swing. And we are gonna swing. We can win in 10 turns, yes. Probably. So we are tuck-tailing. Do we need to bench anything? I think we could bench the Dunsparce. Like, even if they Zero 6 us, we're fine. The only way I ever win against the Dragapult deck is with Mega Charizard and Moltres. Yeah, they're just making us draw cards. But I think we can win in time. Okay, there's the Zero 6. We're gonna discard. Yeah, I think we wanna... Yeah, the stamp is completely useless, so... The Roses has good merit. And Tucktail will put cards into our deck. If they boss something now, it's kind of cooked. There's the poke pad. If they have boss, they're gonna deck me out. Yeah, discarding the lilies was not good. I didn't think about the whole deck out strategy. Oh no. We're going for 3 Chandelures right now. So we are probably just bossing 1 Chandelure here. Oh no, okay. Yeah, it's kind of over. Ah, I kind of lost that game myself. That's like missing experience for this matchup. Think of it, I haven't seen that on-edge deck in ranked nowadays. True. But what does it do? By the way. Yeah, I mean... We can play one more and after that game I'm gonna end the stream probably. Probably gonna stream tomorrow. Like, tomorrow I will get a visit from my friend Daniel. I could ask him if he wants to stream together because he's kind of he's a very good deck builder and I want to build Chandelure. So if you want, I could maybe talk to him so we could make a Chandelure deck building stream. So a stream where we test the Chandelure deck and just add new cards to it and try to solve the deck. And maybe just meta manipulate words with that. I mean, it would be a cool idea, not gonna lie. Also, I wanted to do a tabletop stream, but I'm not sure if I have the right equipment for that. That is an awful hand. That is an awful hand against Starmie. Are they gonna hit us with the Salvatore? I think a Chandelure stream would be cool. Oh, Surfing Beach. Let the man cook. Okay, it's not a Salvatore. They're not gonna attack. Thank Thank you so much for the subs on YouTube, by the way, and the follows on Twitch and everything. I really appreciate your support. Also, I appreciate the nice comments under my under the short I posted yesterday. It's insane. Like, these are the nicest comments I have received ever. For real. A water gun. Crushing Hammer would be awesome, by the way. But also a Dracloak would be awesome. There's a Dracloak. And also another 3P. That's quite good. But let's Recon Directive first. That's nice. So we can get the Dunsparce. Yeah, we can get the Dunsparce and go into Budew. So we can get 3P, the Dunsparce, and go into Budew pretty safely. And draw more cards. Can also bench the Munkidori because this will stack damage on it if they get any Frostlasses. Risky Ruins is not good to put down here, so we're just going to Ichi-Pollen. Yeah, they're just going for Frostlass. If they have Mega Starmie in hand, it's a bit weird. They could technically just go for the Mega Frostlass and knock out the Budew. They could also have triple Frostlass and go to Storm and just Starmie, but this would knock out the Dracloak. So are they just going Mega Frostlass to attack into Budew, which is pretty bad? Because if we hit Crushing Hammer, if we hit Crushing Hammers, we can hammer this off, KO Staryu. But in addition to that, also Unfair Stamp if we hit it. I feel like that was not a good play from them. I feel like that was not a good play from them. There's the Dragapult. Okay, that's really good. So now we just need... Okay, we can put the Risky down. Doesn't really matter. There's a Crushing Hammer. That is one piece we need. Maybe we don't hit the Unfair Stamp. But we hit the hammer. So we just wipe every energy off their board. And we also get a Munkidori in addition to that. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So we can Phantom Dive, heal our Dragapult, put damage on the Frostlass. Can we like thin anything out? No. And then we just Phantom Dive KO the Staryu. Then we draw one card out of the prizes. Then we have 6 cards in hand, which is not enough to KO the Dragapult, except they have Crispin Monkey, but then they just have it. Because I don't really expect them to have Crispin Monkey in hand. And even if they do, they are not playing a Wally's Compassion in the same turn. Which means we can just... But do they play Crispin? I don't think they play Crispin even, right? There's an Ultra Ball. I think that knockout was not good. No. Now that I think of it, that knockout is not good. Going for a Mega Starmie. Interesting. Maybe just going for a Jetting Blow. Oh no, they're just saving it. So the Staryu doesn't get knocked out. There's a Legacy Energy on the Frostlass. Okay, so no, on the Star Army. So they kind of set up. No, that's bad. Because now we can boss the Frostless. KO a Frostless in the back. And I am back from dying outside. You didn't die. Is it that hot outside? That's crazy. I mean, it's very hot here too. That's why I have my blinds down. Okay, so they're KOing my monkey. Valid. But like... Let me just get my monkey back. And Buddy Buddy Puffin for these cards. And then let me just quickly... Lily? No, boss. We need to boss. We're doing it like this. Can I ask? It's 37 degrees here in Stuttgart. Oh my god. That is crazy. What the fuck? Can I ask what you do if Serendipity is unfortunately in the price card? I mean, play without it. I don't know. Play without Serendipity. Or what do you mean? I mean, price cards can suck, but you kind of have to change your game plan according to which cards are in your prices. Or maybe you mean something else, then you need to elaborate. I don't know, sadly. But if Fez is in the price cards, I would just play without it. Draw with Dracloak. Yeah, draw with Dracloak. And Dunsparce. Dunsparce and Dracloaks. I mean, you rarely bench Fez in Dragapult, to be honest. I had more games where I didn't play with Fez than I had where I played with Fez. And also, I kind of think... Okay, so you remember the Prague list, the list that won Prague, and the reason why Fez wasn't played in the list. Okay, they're knocking out our Dragapult with the Ignition Energy, which is... Oh no, wait, that's not fine. It is fine. It is actually fine, since we have the Crushing Hammer. We didn't play Serendipity because... literally, the Dunsparce is sometimes a better Serendipity than Serendipity is itself. Let me see if I hit Crushing Hammer. Input, invest in pull engines, then XD. Okay, I see. Yeah, basically. Can put this down. We definitely want to boss this turn. Boss red card, for sure. Okay, that's another Ultra Ball. Do we just... You don't need fast if your opponent doesn't drop prices. That's the plan. Exactly. mean, they could with the energy. They discard a lot of energies. I didn't expect the ignition energy, to be honest. Oh yeah, they have the surfing beach. Oh my god. Okay, guys, I'm too cooked to play the game right now. I'm sweating like hell. I need to look how many degrees we have here. Okay. It's 29, but it's still hot. I'm still sweating like crazy. Okay, I think that's it for the stream. I will either stream tomorrow, like at the same time today, or we will do a Chandelure stream tomorrow, or we will do both. But I will probably start streaming at 11 tomorrow. Yeah. So, roughly the same as today. I live in the tropics, my normal is 41 to... Whoa, yeah, okay. I'm not talking that... I'm not saying that it's very hot here. But I'm saying that it's very hot in my room. It's like so hot. But yeah, I will probably stream tomorrow at 11. And we will keep playing ladder until, like, I want to hit 1600 tomorrow. For sure. So yeah, have a nice day. Thank you for tuning in. And make sure to follow, subscribe on YouTube.